Hey, what's up, guys? So, me, Kevin, just announced on his channel about 3 hours ago that he is officially shorting Tesla stock, and he's getting a lot of backlash for it in the comments, which I'm sure doesn't surprise anyone. It definitely didn't surprise me. And yeah, number one, he's clearly doing this for views. There's no doubt about it because it's like, okay, obviously there's a lot of bearish sentiment in the market right now for Tesla. So for you to come out just flat out with a big channel like you have, and you're notoriously known as being a mega bull of Tesla and saying crazy stuff like it's going to go to $2,000, and you're doing interviews with Kathy Wood, who was also an extremely bullish Tesla investor. Something like that is going to get views where you go from being extremely bullish on Tesla and also it being the largest holding in your ETF, because this guy has an ETF called PP and Tesla's the largest holding in it. So when you go from that to now you're announcing that you're shorting Tesla, which, by the way, I would be very interested to know, like, how are you shorting it? But when you go from that, something like that's going to get views. So number one, this guy I have no doubt that he's shorting Tesla because that's just who this guy is. He has no direction when he invests. He has no strategy. This guy's got so much money that he made from those courses. He's just bound to do anything with it. And that's just who he is. So you have that going on. But besides that, I guess the other thing that I would say, besides the fact that he's clearly doing this so he could get views, is what did you expect from a guy with pink hair? Like, seriously, this guy dyes his hair pink one day, next day it's blue, next day it's green, which is why I call him the grifting Grinch, because he dyed his hair green for like 3 months, and it was just the craziest thing I've ever seen. But what do you expect? I mean, seriously, I just don't know what more I can say about this dude. I mean, seriously, like, if you still want to invest with somebody like this or buy his courses or believe in him, I can't help you. I mean, for crying out loud, I exposed this guy 2 years ago. In 2022, I made this video here, and I literally did the homework for you. I exposed the fact in this video 2 years ago. This came out in 2022. I showed proof that me, Kevin, was down millions of dollars in Tesla stock. Yes, this guy was like, in 2021 and 2022, this guy was he was going to like the little Tesla rodeo thing they had. They had like some event in Texas where they opened up the little Gigafactory. He went down there. He got wowed by all the robots and artificial intelligence and idiosyncrasies and all the secret society spooky alien crap they got down there that probably is never going to happen. Just a bunch of talk from Elon just tricking you guys. And he got caught in the hype of all that crap, the robots and the machines and the FSD and all that. And this guy, I remember Tesla was at $1,000 during that time. This was before the stock split. This guy literally made a video and said, I just bought a whole bunch of Tesla because I was so in love with what I saw at the factory. What kind of investing strategy is that? Like, this is what I'm saying. This guy's all over the place. One day he's shorting. One day he's doing options. One day he's buying this stock, that stock. Then he's doing this. Next thing you know, he's buying a private plane. Next thing you know, he's starting a startup. Next thing you know, he's starting an ETF. I mean, this guy's bound to do anything. I mean, did him buying a private plane not tell you anything? And again, I want to make it very clear. This video right here shows undeniable proof that me, Kevin, lost approximately $10 million in Tesla. Yes, he lost a crap ton of money in Tesla stock. As a matter of fact, he lost so much money in Tesla, he tried to figure out a way I don't know what he did, but I know him losing all that money had something to do with him buying that private plane. That much I know, because I remember he like kind of alluded to something like that. But besides that, I need you guys to understand that this guy's not rich because he's a good investor. And I feel like I've stressed this so many times. I mean, can anybody show me any proof that this guy has made money from investing? I want somebody to show me the proof. If you look at 2021, that is the last video he made where he showed his gains in stocks, if you recall, if you remember that. In 2021, he made a video. He was like, the title of the video was like, revealing my $20 million portfolio. It was like something like that. And in that video, he showed you he had $20 million and he showed all the stocks that he invested in and the average cost and everything, and all those stocks were up. But what's missing from that is 2021 was just the craziest the market we've ever seen in our lives. We've never seen anything like that. We saw penny stocks go to $13. We saw stocks that were $5 go to $100. I mean, we just saw crazy, absolutely insane things happening in 2021. Now that the market has normalized a little bit, I wouldn't even say the market is fully normal because we're still seeing crazy bubbles, in my personal opinion, especially right now with this AI stuff. But we're not seeing it to the level that we're seeing it in 2021. And so if you look at his YouTube, he no longer shows how much money he makes from stocks anymore because the guy isn't making money from stocks. That's not how this guy makes this money. So when you look at him and you're like, holy cow, he's rich. He's buying this private plane. He's got an ETF. He's got Teslas. He's got money. He's got nice things, blah, 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 whatever you want to say. It's important to really understand where that money is coming from because that will give you a better idea of whether you should even listen to this guy or not. He makes his money from the YouTube ad revenue. He's getting hundreds of thousands of views. His views have gone back up a little bit. He's getting a lot of money from YouTube ad revenue. He's getting a lot of money from the sponsorships that he does. I haven't really seen him do sponsorships much, but I know in the past he has. But the ultimate way that he's making his money, I'll show you right now. Go to the description of any of his videos. This is how he's making majority of his money. Courses, and courses. Go to metkevin.com/househack. Go to metkevin.com/whatever. That is how this guy is making his money. It's through these course sales. Because at the end of the day, that's his real skill. He's a really good salesman. That is what this guy really is good at. Not good at investing, not good at buying stocks, not good at analyzing stocks. He has a horrendous track record of buying stocks. If you don't believe me, you could either check out my videos. You could go to another YouTuber named King of Nothing, who is one of my good friends on YouTube. He made an excellent breakdown of how bad of an investor Meek Kevin is. So now that we know that Meek Kevin is a terrible investor, now that we know that he makes his money from his courses and his ad revenue and stuff, now that we know that this guy is one of the biggest flip-floppers and just has no strategy when it comes to investing, does it even really surprise you that he has the nerve to have majority of his holdings in his ETF, Tesla stock, majority of his own portfolio be Tesla stock, but now you're shorting it? It's like, pick one. And I know some people are going to say things like, well, Echoes, you don't have to, you could go long on a stock, but you could also short and make money. You can make money both ways. Some people are going to say that. Do you really think Kevin is smart enough and sophisticated enough to do that? I'm just asking. I'm just asking you. Do you really think he is? That's all I'm asking. Because if he was really that smart, why didn't you short Tesla 3 months ago or 6 months ago? I mean, Tesla is literally the worst performing stock in the S&P 500. Like, Tesla has been horrible. So if you're such a genius, why do you wait until Tesla's down? I mean, what's Tesla down? Like, let me just go look. Why do you wait until Tesla's down like 40%? Now all of a sudden you want to short it. Like, you're just dumping on the sentiment. You're dumping and it's going to come back and haunt him. Let me go ahead and just type in Tesla stock real quick. Okay. Tesla stock is down. I wish I could find like a 3-month or 6-month chart. I don't have it on me right now. But if you go on any of your brokerages or whatever and look at it, Tesla's, here it is right here. Okay, so as you can see, this chart, Tesla's down huge over the last 3 months. And yeah, I mean, even year to date, Tesla's down huge. I mean, Tesla started off the year, looks like at $250, and now the dang thing's at what, $169 or something like that. So I just don't know what else to tell you guys, man. I just don't know. This guy's crazy. And we also can't forget the fact we also cannot forget the fact that Meek Kevin shorted Costco, guys. And shout out to Dan Weston. I think I have his video here. Yeah, it's right here. Dan Weston, who's another YouTuber, he actually made a video on it, and then he made a live stream about it too. So if you want to check it out, check out Dan Weston's video. Meek Kevin shorted Costco. And that was before the earnings, because don't worry, I know Costco stock has been down pretty big the last 2 weeks, but that's not when Kevin shorted it. Kevin shorted Costco like 2 months ago, and Costco ran to the moon every day, and he was getting absolutely destroyed in his short, and he ended up having to close his short because he got destroyed. My overall point here, folks, is Kevin continues to prove that not only is he a bad investor, but he's just really unstable. He doesn't have a strategy, and this guy is bound to do anything. And I just really feel bad for anybody that's naive enough to invest in this startup. I really do. Because if this guy can do things like this with stocks, by the way, he also made a video not too long ago where he said if Tesla goes under 200, I would buy. He literally said that. He said if Tesla goes under 200, it's a screaming buy. He legit said that. I couldn't find a video, but I remember him saying that because I watched that video. And now Tesla's under 200, and what's happening? The sentiment's bad. Everybody's piling on it. He's clearly not the good investor that you think he is, because for somebody who owns so much Tesla, you would think that he would be just buying more and just being patient. But no, now he wants to play the short-term trader game. And I say all that to say, folks, wouldn't be surprised if this was the bottom. Wouldn't be surprised. I mean, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't buy Tesla here. I don't like the current price. In my opinion, I think Tesla should fall a lot lower before I think anybody should consider buying it. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. But wouldn't be surprised if Tesla just started rocketing, because that's typically what happens. When people like this capitulate, clowns who don't know what they're doing, that's typically when stocks tend to reverse. So might end up being a buying opportunity. I don't know. I'm definitely not advocating for it. I'm sure as heck not buying it. But I just wanted to go ahead and get this video out because, again, the clownery of this guy is truly unbelievable, you know? So anyway, that's today's video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.